Tell you one thing that you don't know, that this government did not know. I've been saying it though. Watch out ethnicity and religious crisis. Watch out ethnicity and religious crisis. Right? The Igbos, they are tired of this world called Nigeria. Hausa is not the problem, but the Igbos. Any Igbo can go against it. You can lambast me. You can insult me. It's not my business. It gives me courage. It gives me more glory and blessing. Your insult. Igbo, they are the problems of this country. They are desperate of power. They want to rule Nigeria at all cost. And I've not seen them ruling Nigeria, even in coming dispensation. Let them bring, when 10 trillion will come out. Igbos, they are betrayers of themselves. Igbo cannot control Nigeria. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest with ourselves. But they don't understand. Instead of them to seek wisdom, they are flexing muscle. And that's not the answer. That's what Tinubu does not even know. Obasanjo, who is advocating for them, they are the one who spoil it all. All these Obasanjo, Yakubu Gowon, who are they? Many of them. So Obasanjo wants to make an amendment now, when it's too late. Tell the Baba to go and sleep. We can't make any amendments.
Yes, at least all of you have finished watching this video. The primate Elijah Oyedele, you have finished watching his ranting and his stupidity. He calls himself a primate, you know, representing the body of Christ or God, whatever you may take it. Did you hear the vomit from his mouth? It is very simple. This man you see is a very big fool. He's an idiot. He's a complete bigot, a Yoruba bigot for that matter. You see, this man was saying that the Igbos are the problem of Nigeria, not Hausa, not Yoruba. And he went on saying that the Igbos will never rule Nigeria. And he also said something that Obasanjo was trying to help the Igbos, but it's too late. He also said that 10 trillions of Obi cannot be president of Nigeria, even in decades. He didn't even mention, he said decades to come. It is well taken, it's well heard, it's understood. The Igbos are not interested in one Nigeria. You understand? Because if this man, if he's not a fool, I know it's not 60 years. He was there when Ojukwu and Gowon had their saga and their beef. Not really beef, just to make the country a habitual place and a developing nation. But Gowon, being that he was being remoted and censored, he did not, ascribed to that suggestion from General Ojukwu, which Ojukwu was talking about regional government, as in restructuring, you know, let every region develop by themselves, which is still what they want today. Today, this time is 2025. Nigeria is 65 years, still a fool. It's full at 40. That is what Nigeria is. And Nigeria is a jungle. You can see what is going on, the way the ministers are misbehaving and the way all the politicians are behaving. And I want to ask this Primate Ayodele, or what he calls himself, he's a useless man. Why I said it's useless? For 65 years, you Yoruba have been ruling, and the Hausa and the Fulani and other tribes. What has Nigeria achieved? Nothing. In fact, Nigeria went more than 10 steps behind. If you don't know, this Ayodele that is talking, you know your age right now. You could attest that even when you were younger, things were better than the way it is right today. And you are praising yourself that Igbos cannot rule. Igbos do not have wisdom. They are not smart. That they are betrayers. Between Igbos and Yorubas, who are betrayers? You are a complete Yoruba bigot. Everyone knows you. And I tell you, any Igbo man that attends your church is already cursed. Yes, as you said that Igbos are cursed. Those ones in your church, even if they are cleaners, even if they are part of your committees, and I know they fund your church, if they are in that church, Amadioha will strike them. If they are still in that church, Ogu will strike them. If they are in that church, all the deities that moves around based on our ancestors, we pursue them and bring them down. That is what I wish any Igbo man that attend to this useless primate Elijah Ayodele's church. That is shrine, that is native center, that is business center where he extract and extort money from people. That is what I see. Igbos are not interested in one Nigeria. Since Igbos are not included running Nigeria, how has Nigeria been? That is the question, simple question you ask yourself if you are not stupid. You're a very useless man. I have done videos about you several months, if not last year, about you. I know that you are nothing. I know that you're a bigot. Yes, I know it very well. Because a man of your type and a man of your caliber, and what you do is to spread and preach hate to Yorubas. Do you know the number of people in your church that you have induced by your hate speech to go on and hate Igbos? And if someone asks you a very simple question, what has an Igbo man done to you? You cannot say it because there is nothing you have got to say. Because you are useless. That is why you keep coming up instead of you to preach morals in that your useless church that you can't even maintain. You are in the likes of Oyedepo, Adeboye, who cannot even say a word now that things have gone bizarre, like Tunde Bakari. Most of you, you know, all of you. None of you, Kumuyi them, they cannot come out and speak. Now that things has gone very, very, very disastrous, things are disastrous in everywhere in Nigeria. It's more than a zoo, it's a big jungle. And you, primates, Ayodele is talking trash. Who cares about your stupid one Nigeria? Without crude oil in Nigeria, who cares about the East or the Biafran land? Nigerians, Igbos don't want one Nigeria because Nigeria is not working. And Nigerians don't want it to work. The politicians are not interested in making Nigeria work. And that is why Igbos are opting out. You cannot marginalize an Igbo man and think that Nigeria will work. It's not going to work. In as much as we are highly marginalized, Nigeria will not work. That's the truth. Take it or you leave it. You can rant, you can rule. Tinubu is ruling and Yorubas are crying more than every other person. Followed by the North, the Alamajaris, they are crying. Igbos are not crying. If not you people's envy and jealousy, we do our business even if we are trading, even if we are hawking. We can feed our families, but because of too much envy from you guys and hatred, that you have no reason to do that. That is why you guys are crying. Igbos never beg, we don't beg. And if you come to our region, you will see massive development. If we are not highly marginalized by now, you know where we're going to be. And the painful part of it is that the resources, which is the crude oil, is taken from our land, from our own region, to feed you animals, to feed you idiots, to feed you corrupt entities, to feed you useless people. That is the most painful part of it. If it is white people that have taken our crude oil and go and develop their place and also benefit us, it would be better than you animals taking it, because you guys are big-time bigots. You don't appreciate any good thing, and no good thing shall come you people's way. You, in particular, any Igbo man coming to your church must be extracted out because they are stupid. Watching you spread hate to your Yoruba enclaves and continue to receive money from an Igbo man. And any Igbo man that gives you money, you chop the money. Upon what you have said, the money will purge you and your family and the entire Yoruba land. I say it to you. I don't care. If you bring hate to my tribe, I bring hate to you. I cannot be alive and watch anybody talk down on my tribe. I'm an Igbo man, 100%. I cannot watch you talk down on my tribe and I don't respond to you, then I'm an idiot. I must respond to everything that comes from you gutter mouth, you Yoruba people, or whoever, be you Fulani or be you Yoruba. I don't care about you people. I don't give a damn. You guys are nothing, only bigots and full of hate, jealous entities. Who cares about you? Get out. Get out. pre met my foot.